Hey there, everybody. Woody Bendle here from Next Level Growth Strategies. This week's business tip is about something that I am personally and professionally very passionate about. Well, it's actually not just one thing, but several things that, when they're all working together correctly, can be an amazing game changer for your business. And when they're not, well, that can be a game changer too. You know, the kind of game changer that's hard to recover from. And just this past week, I unfortunately experienced one of those not so good game-changing experiences. Okay, so stick around. I know you're going to want to hear about this, and you are not going to want to miss out on this week's tip. All right, welcome back everyone. Let's jump right on in. If you've seen any of our other business tip videos, you know that we love to talk about and promote customer experience and customer satisfaction. We probably have 10 different videos that focus on customer experience, and this is something we spend a lot of time on with our clients. So back in the intro, you'll recall that I mentioned that this week's business tip involves several things that, when they're all working together correctly, can be a game changer for your business. And when they're not, this can be really costly to your organization. And that I had recently experienced what it was like when these things don't come together correctly. What I'm talking about here is pretty much captured in our customer experience strategy framework, and in particular, the inner three rings of our customer-centric customer experience wheel, where your customer and their experience is at the center of all of your organization's decisions. You're strategically deploying and leveraging data, technologies, and processes to become more effective and efficient in everything that you do, and you are continually striving to improve and enhance all of your customer touchpoints and interactions. And in my case this past week, with one of the best known and trusted technology brands throughout the world, it sure seemed like this organization was doing everything in its power to mess this up. I recently purchased a program or utility to further enhance our network and data security. And like I said, this company I bought this from is literally one of the global leaders in this space. The installation and configuration was super easy on my phone and tablets, but something wasn't working right on one of my laptops. It just wouldn't allow me to log in after I installed it, but I could everywhere else. So I go to their website to see if I could troubleshoot what I was experiencing. They have a support link in their main navigation menu, so I went to that page and checked out their FAQs, which were really good, but not useful in my situation. I also checked out their community forum and couldn't find anything related to what I was experiencing, at least not for my configuration or operating system. And down at the very bottom of the support page was an option to contact customer support. That link took me to another page that gave me options to get support online, which takes you back to the FAQs, or by chat, or by phone. Now, I'm a big fan of the chat feature, that is, when it's working the right way. So I clicked on the chat link, which took me to another page with 6 different help categories. And of course, my issue wasn't one of them. So they had what I consider to be a last resort link that said, "My issue isn't listed above." So I clicked on that link and it took me to this form. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought 255 characters was pretty limiting, especially if my issue wasn't already listed, right? I filled it out and clicked Save and Continue, which took me to yet another page that provided me with a case number as well as another button to click to begin my chat. Now, if you're counting, I'm maybe half a dozen clicks into this process, which is pretty sucky, by the way. So I click on the Begin Chat button and I get a chat window. My virtual chat assistant is Kate. That's a nice touch, by the way, don't you think? And she confirms what my problem area was and gave me a list of things to select from. Of course, my issue wasn't listed. So then I got a note that I was number 4 in the queue. Then a couple minutes later, I got a note that I was number 3 in the queue. And then a few minutes later again, I was number 5 in the queue. And then eventually I got down to number 1. But then I got bumped back to number 5. You can see where this is going now, right? Next, I got a message saying that they're experiencing longer than average wait times and that my wait was estimated to be 30 minutes. Well, I've got stuff I can do while I'm waiting, so I get to work with this little chat window off to the side of my screen. 30 minutes goes by and I receive a message letting me know that they'll be with me momentarily. A few more minutes go by and I get another message saying that this is taking longer than expected. An agent will be with you shortly. Now, like I said, I had stuff to do, so I kept doing it. I even took an hour-long Zoom call during all of this. But after 2 hours of waiting, I finally abandoned ship. Not a great experience, right? Okay, so here's this week's tip. And the experience I had this week with this technology organization provides a great lesson about four things, that being customer experience, customer service, customer expectations set by customer promises, and technology and processes. Customer experience, and especially great customer experiences, can provide your organization with a nearly impenetrable customer advantage by creating customer loyalty and advocacy. And organizations who stand out in terms of customer experience employ and continually refine this strategic customer experience framework. First, deeply understand your customers and prospective customers and understand their needs and expectations across every single interaction or touchpoint with your organization. Second, deploy and leverage tools and technologies and processes that enable your organization to ensure that they are able to continually create new value for your customers by providing exceptional experiences. Third, clearly define your organization's expectations for customer service and continually monitor your execution and performance relative to your customers' expectations. And of course, the keys for all of this boil down to clearly knowing who you are as an organization, what it is that you do, why you exist, and creating alignment throughout your entire organization about your goals, priorities, and performance expectations. If you do this, I guarantee you'll be a brand that your customers love and you'll be amazed by your growth. So there you have it. That's this week's tip for getting your organization to its next level of profitable growth by creating clarity, alignment, and consistency. Thank you again for watching, and if you would like to learn more about our customer experience framework, I'll provide a link to our white paper in the description below. All right then, we'll see you next time.